next time we're going to be here. Feel free to subscribe on this channel for more information, for more updates. Till next time, it's bye for now.
Nya sanction is regatimbo itokera futi. I'm sure mun wese akambo ita go through the document residera. The statement number 1 that is declared by the United States Congress, it speaks of corruption. It speaks of the DRC war, only of DRC. That's the first statement. Tanga ku address. Nyema sanction yaga tangira pa involvement of Zimbabwe in DRC and the misadventures. That's the first paragraph. That is the DRC document. Zagairo DRC go what was Norova, no Akomana. That's why they got targeted sanctions, because Zagaida is Norova but DRC, and then they come and say Zimbabwe is under sanctions. But I could say to quad the good Chagaita Tisika Papo, but when you go into the document, Rajoka, the costly deployment of troops to DRC. I did. Zimbabwe, Yagatora donor funding and support funding, Yagava World Bank and IMF, which was meant to support the economy after ASAP, and used it for DRC. Which they say it's an act of financial misgovernance and that undemocratic deployment of troops to DRC. Mugabe just woke up and said that to Mama Soja DRC. Parliament, I number is any discussion. It was an executive order from the president, which cost the nation billions of dollars. Because at one point, Zimbabwe spent more than $5 million a day in DRC to support the army that was there. It went against U.S. foreign policy. That's the reason why these guys were targeted. Because the same reason why America was trying to push its foreign policy in DRC, Zimbabwe went and started doing the same like CIA and went against U.S. foreign policy. Those are the target. So in 1999, IMF had a miracle fund because Pakatwa breaches stand-by agreement. IMF very great fund Zimbabwe. International Development Association suspended all the loans, the credit, the guarantees. Why? Because it was a direct result of the involvement with DRC. Mari, that was meant for development in Zimbabwe, was redirected to DRC war effort unilaterally under an executive order by Robert Mugabe. That's what because on 4 September 1997, Robert Mugabe, akasanga na Lawrence Kabila, vakasaina deal ravanoti coast leg ku Kinshasa. So, the emergence of Banyamulenge from Rwanda, which was operating under the Rwandese National Army as a covert operation and directed by the CIA to infiltrate Eastern DRC and take over the Kivu province, the Kabinda province, so that they mine the cobalt, cobalt, cassiterite, and coltan, which are the minerals Gadrama, semiconductor chips, my computer, my laptop, my cell phone, Apple phone. They're all coming from those minerals. That's what they really wanted from there. Right. So Zimbabwe felt threatened because already they had signed a deal with Laurent Kabila for the same. They were going after diamond and gold. They had a deal to go into timber because they were given a large tract of forestry land to support the DRC army. Zimbabwe defense industry, Yagapiwa, is stuck in a company in the Gika mine. Mine copper and cobalt. And in return, I found out supply my weapons, Kuchi, Congo National Army. And Sibusiso Moyo was the director of Coast League. Zagazoda, the United Nations, listed as an international diamond thief. Sibusiso Moyo. Right? So, if you read the United Nations report of 2002, it stated with the Zimbabwe Defense Forces started looting DRC under the pretext of a war to protect the sovereignty of DRC. They started delving Vitalis Zinavashi, akapuwa contract kusupplier mama camouflage, boot, vodka, soja, food, just akapiwa. Then what happened? They funded John Bredenkamp. Then they get to do that. But then that John Bredenkamp, Zaizoka, Jagatagura, the golden diamond, those who Marapakipa, Manyame air base, Apana Isaja, could use Saramu. No, but it's not those planes. The Chiba could DRC, Wakumana Luta. And it then Chichaga Soitica. Takamai Kabila Akata that could hold his end of the bargain. Dova aita se dova atora gigaman company vepo Robert Mugabe under Kosleg. Then Emerson Mnangagwa was appointed a civilian CEO and he funded Bill Rittenberg as the CEO of Gigamine, right? Vakomana wairiwa vaka register Kosleg kumorichias and they looted the country like a under Kosleg. Then Kosleg took over another company, and Congo Duka, which specialized in timber as well, and also specialized in copper and cobalt mining. In compensation for Zimbabwean army deployment, but Mario, you never made it home. Mario, your compensation, Yakapa Congo Duka, Yakapa Kika mine, never saw a single light in Zimbabwe. Who made up of the Kosleg and the Zimbabwean panel? Brigadier Sibusiso Moyo, Karagadzai, Air Force, Vitalis Zinavashi, John Bredenkamp as the logistic front, Emerson Mnangagwa as the chairperson of the board, Rodenberg as the CEO of Kosleg and Gigamine, parents here. You see the team. And behind the scene was Robert Mugabe and Rex Nongo. Where are these guys now? Vitalis Zinavashagafa. Mysterious death. Rex Nongo. You know how he died. John Braden came back at T. Sagan Fira Britain. Parents here. Agango ita COVID. Munguema General. Sibusiso Moyo. Agango ita COVID. Munguema General. Robert Mugabe, we know how he died. Sagan Diana Kasarapa, the original Kosleg composition of DRC. It Billy Rottenberg and Emerson Dambudum Mnangagwa. Those are Sarah too, but the original DRC looking team. So they decided to steal some more. Wakaita say, Waka create a green fuels without going to tender, and then they enforced the ethanol blending into petrol. Compulsory. Wakatanga kuraya Joan in Zimbabwe. These guys, Mnona notice about transport. I see a Billy Rottenberg R1. It's a costly company funded by Billy Rottenberg to loot cobalt and copper from DRC. And I got line are 40 from DRC Atakura copper. Ya loot kwa na komana sabo transport. It's costly. It's owned by these guys. Right. That's why Mnona Kuti. When they went to DRC, Takaita Joseph Kabila, the president, Aganda DRC, Kumetorana Joseph Kabila, Kutomana Botu Onayo, Nkeduya, Nakumira Faganak. Aga wood was the Gunzunga Takapai one compensation, Takapai my mind, Takapai Chino. Where did you put all that money? You did 1 billion from DRC. Aga Takapai my mind one. Mangasa Mar. You came back home empty-handed. Why? Because they had an agreement. They had a standing agreement. So that is the main reason why these guys were targeted by the United States of America under Zidera, because they went against American foreign policy. They fought American. It was a proxy war. Zimbabwe was fighting to keep minerals available. DRC, US under through CIA and their proxy Banyamulenge and Rwandan army. They were also fighting to get minerals out of DRC. So US being a superpower, they attack the document and they are placed under my sanction. Then they say, "Ataka sanction because to recruit with us, you do say, "Ataka sanction because Takatura land." That's a lie. Nyaya I talent. And they wouldn't quite. Lankata House agreement about one woman Boko Britain, Vanosita Mzanyu or Britain. We know the Mama recruited Britain. Those guys are M16 agents. Under Lancaster House agreement, there was William by William Sailor. For the period of 10 years from 1980 to 1990, Wakasop Maria Vaipiwa na Margaret Thatcher. That was the point of contention. It was because they refused to engage, to say, can you please give us a clean audit of the money that we gave you from 1980 to 1990 to support willing buyer, willing seller. Remote land. We have hammered the Goku, Wanogaran and Zone in a shoebox. Snatching. Fachinzi, willing buyer, willing seller, Marida Giwa, Marida Nura. So UK simply demanded an audit, and these guys were not forthcoming. And then they orchestrated land reform, land grab to be precise. Reform, land grab to be precise. So I sanctioned because of the violation of the property right. It's not a lie. But then sanction. The land question was never addressed. These guys, they violated the constitution, the Zimbabwean constitution, the human rights charter. They violated a lot of issues. Come to 2002 elections. Arbitrary violation of human rights, abuse. A democratic space is Chiringa. There's no democracy in Zimbabwe. There's no freedom. There's no freedom of speech in Zimbabwe. Look at what these Chabangus puppets are doing. Analinda, what is that? The democratic space in Zimbabwe has shrunk to the lowest level. And some people who come and sing a sanction mantra, Lamborghini Galado, the guy Lamborghini Urus. Who do that? Bugatti Veyron, Bugatti Chiron, Zimbabwe was not road. But we are under sanction. I got a Rolls Royce got from a sanctioning nation, and then they talk to you about sanctions, which they invited to themselves. It never came to Zimbabwe. Minerals, because they are still maintaining those minerals. I can put a report here 2002, which was given to Kofi Annan, specifying the reason why these guys were stealing from DRC. And then they cry about sanctions. Paunoana Mnangagwa, unoana a white man. That's why the people that is angry if ipati warungu. Paunoana Mnangagwa, unoana murungu. Paunoana Mnangagwa, unoana mpesa nonji Billy Rottenberg. Billy Rottenberg is a friend of Mnangagwa since the DRC time. Right? You get a guy called John Bredenkamp, who took over Africa from the Rhodesians. Yaita sanction busting. Mnangagwa is there. John Bredenkamp, there is a white man. And then Billy Rottenberg is looting the whole country dry through ethanol. You go green fields, no 10 dance on Mnangagwa. You find a white man. Then another gold front and a tobacco baron, a tobacco front. You find Simon Radland. You find Emerson Mnangagwa. And Simon Radland is taking money out of Zimbabwe. Bigger until you go to Nelson Mnangagwa. Nelson Chamisa is a puppet. Like, seriously, are you that thick? Right now, he's fronting the Mazotti. He's fronting Zunei Dimoti. I see Mota Zunei Dimoti, Lamborghini, in the Mamaremba, the Maraba. Even the Bugatti Veyron, Marapa Airport. That's Zunei Dimoti car in South Africa. Sun Oil is being run by Zunei Dimoti as a partner with Emerson Mnangagwa. Kudata Guru is just a front. Find Emerson Mnangagwa, find the white man. Nigimangwana 2018 achieved to London and walked into the State House and became an information secretary. Who groomed him? The M16. Those who are now managing Mr. President. He is crying for the same party as Nigimangwana. My infiltrators, my recruit, my British. That's why I'm telling you the ZANU-PF is a creature of the British. It is run by M16, it is run by Mossad. Took over the CIO from Ken Flower, and you are Agashandana Ken Flower for how many years? For almost 5 years with Ken Flower. But the CIO was in covert operation with the M16 and the Mossad. So do you think Sagapera is also? They are still together. But we are told the Chamisa is a puppet of the British. Chamisa is no puppet of nobody. That guy was support Aturinda. Not even one donor of a meal of a knot. So what we are trying to get rid of as Zimbabweans is dependence syndrome, depending on external forces, foreign donations. Hakuna chimara mshana. Once you are pure, the donor, there is something in it. They want something from you. We need the Pan-African nation with Pan-African values. Ubuntu is our virtue. That's what we need as Zimbabwe. Not to mortgage our soul and our resources to external forces. We need a nationalistic approach that is pro-Zimbabwe. Value addition to our minerals before we export them. The Chinese are looting the country dry. The minerals are going out of the country. No value addition. We need to change that trajectory. We need a new approach. We all know that they are paid. Noise. Yeah. So it's on the pot. Mnangagwa. Who doesn't know that? So stop wasting your time in the noise and focus on the real issues that is affecting the economy. ZANU-PF is the problem.